For me, teaching was a career. Football and football journalism was a passion. And it replaced a hobby in my life and say, instead of having a hobby, I'm going to pursue this as my hobby and sometimes make some opportunities to make some money out of it to boot. And that grew and grew and grew and grew. If sports is a passion for you, you can take the time that you are now spending fishing or just sitting in front of the tube and watching television and say, take that time to go and learn more about the sports world, learn about the sports craft. Take courses here, do seminars like this. Learn to engage the sports at a different level. You're going to find out you're probably going to increase your passion for the sports, increase your understanding of it, and at the same time, maybe get opportunities to do things sports related. Travel, cover a team, get a relationship with a team that you would not have had before, and maybe, like I did eventually, get a full-time career in what is your passion. It went wonderful, and I wish that when I started out in this industry, I had an opportunity to attend something like the South Sports Management Worldwide Conference. This has been a great opportunity. I have met agents, I have met general managers, executives here, people who even after a couple of years I've never met before, they've been here. One of the most difficult things starting out, whether it's your second career like mine or when you're just starting out in life, is getting to know people, getting to know contacts. It's just hard to actually get your foot in the door anywhere. Something like this not only puts you in Indianapolis during the NFL Scouting Combine, which is filled with agents, general managers, coaches in an informal setting, but it simply introduces you to some of the experts that you guys are able to bring out here. And that's a big deal because it's hard to even get face time with people these days in the industry. It is who you know and who you've had the opportunity to meet. It's also what you know and what you understand about this industry. Coming into it as a fan, coming into it as someone who loves the sport, you may not understand what an agent does. Whether you want to be an agent or whether you realize as a writer or as an executive, you need to work with these agents. It's a great opportunity to get some of the symbiosis, some of that dance that comes between team management, media relations, agents, players, to really understand that. That's not innate. It's not something that you learn by watching the games on Sunday, and that's something that you have the opportunity to learn here. I was a math teacher in southern New Jersey for 17 years, and about 10 years into that, I started doing freelancing here, freelancing there, sometimes for no money, sometimes without even a byline attached to it. I was lucky to have the opportunity to meet Aaron Schatz of Football Outsiders, and he gave me the opportunity to write some analytical things and some funny things as well. And from there, I had the opportunity to work for the New York Times as a humorist and work other places as somebody who did statistical analysis of sports. What I know now dwarfs what I knew even when I was getting bylines at some very wonderful places and at some big outlets. It's a learning curve throughout this. I learn something new every day after years. If I'd had the opportunity in 2005, 2006 to meet some of the people that you get to meet at something like SMWW conference, I wouldn't have made some of the mistakes I made early on. There are things that could have been done easier, there are things that could have been done better, there are some doors that might have even closed that would have been open had I had the opportunity to get to know some people earlier on who are in the agency field or get a better understanding of what that process involves. It would have been a big help earlier in my career.